All right, so let's do an example. Let's do number 7. I'm picking number 7 because you have to use a different command than extrude. And if you're able to, it's helpful if you can print off this sheet with the 20 objects on it and then use a pencil to write in the measurements. So essentially, this object is going to be made with two opposing sketches, and we're going to loft them together using a command called loft. So first we're going to start a sketch, and we can choose which plane we want to put it on. This view cube helps you figure out which one is the front. So I'm going to draw the front of the object right here. And I pick that plane. Now I'm just going to start with a regular line. And when you're starting a new object, it is a very good practice to pick an anchor point of the object, like one of the corners, like a lower left corner, or if you were making a cylindrical object, maybe the center of it. Pick an anchor point of the object and begin it right at the origin of the axes. If I explain why now, you might forget, maybe it won't make sense, but just practice doing this and it'll make sense later. So I'm going to draw the bottom of the object. I'm going to draw it in centimeters. So in millimeters, that's going to be 100. Okay. Side is 5. And we're going to come over 1 right there. I'm going to right click and then exit the line command. And I'm going to draw the same thing on the other side. Okay, so I've got just the basic outline. I need that little V thing that goes right here. For this thing, we're going to measure, pretend like you're setting up a roof on a house, except it's upside down, and we need to find the pitch of the roof. So I'm going to make a line that starts right here. It's going to go over 4 and down 4, and I'm just getting those measurements off the drawing. Now, this is just locating where that vertex is going to be, or the pitch of that roof. I don't actually need these lines to be part of the model. So right now, I'm going to right click on the line and change it to a construction line. I'll do that for both of them. When you have a construction line, it's not actually part of the model. It's there so you can use it for reference, but it's not part of your object. But I need it there so I know where to connect the upside down roof. So now that I have that endpoint, I can make a line from here to here, and then from here to here. And now I've sketched the first part of the object. Okay. Now what I need is an opposing plane back here so I can sketch the back part. A work plane is just like a little invisible piece of paper, and you can use it to start a sketch. So to create a work plane back here, I'm going to use construct, and I'm going to pick offset plane. That means I'm picking a plane that already exists as a reference point. This is going to be my reference, and now I have to decide how far is the new plane offset from the reference plane. So they're going to be parallel. So it's going to be offset 4 centimeters. Now this is where I'm going to draw the back of the object. So I'm going to start a new sketch, pick this plane back here. I'm still looking at it from the front, so I'm going to spin it around to the back. Okay, and I'm going to follow a similar process, just a couple of measurements are different. So I'm going to start here. I'm kind of using the front sketch to cheat a little bit. It's not cheating, it's just being faster. And this one's going to go over 3 centimeters. And I also need one on this side. Okay. And I'm going to repeat the same process. I'm going to find the pitch of that roof. It's like an upside down roof. So that's going to go over 2 and down 2. and I'm going to right click and choose OK to exit the line command. Now I don't want these lines to be an actual part of the model, so I'm going to right click on it and change it from a normal line to a construction line. I got that one. Go try again. There we go. All right, for some reason I didn't get it. There we go. All right, so now I know where my endpoints are. It's going to go from here to here, and another one from here to here. Now, you always have to click Finish Sketch before you can turn a 2D sketch into a 3D feature. And that Loft command is hiding. Where is it hiding? There it is, Loft. And when you're lofting things, you essentially have to tell Fusion what two sketches are you lofting. This one and this one. And it's already figured it out. Voila, there is my model. And one note about sketches, you have to make sure you have a closed sketch. So you can't have any gaps or openings, kind of like having a break in an electrical circuit. You can't, all your endpoints have to be connected. If you don't have connected endpoints, you won't be able to extrude or loft or create a 3D feature from a 2D sketch.